Hi class, welcome to Child Development. My name is Dr. Courtney Morris and I will be your instructor for the next 6 weeks in this very condensed online course here through Bay Path University. I have had the pleasure to have been an adjunct instructor for this university for almost 4 years. I initially taught on ground for the traditional program, and I taught face-to-face on ground for the Women's College. And then my second year I was offered to teach online when I initially moved away. I am now back in Massachusetts, but teach solely online for Bay Path University in their psychology department. I also have the pleasure of being a clinical health psychologist, and I work at a VA hospital in Massachusetts. I serve veterans who are being seen in the primary care setting, and I specialize in brief behavioral health techniques, working on both health-related goals and helping veterans manage traditional mental health symptoms. It's a really quick, rapid treatment, a really brief, intensive counseling treatment, and I really enjoy that work as well. Some things to take note and to be mindful of throughout this course and to learn about what is expected. Each week you will have a variety of things that will be due. The first time frame of the week are Thursdays at midnight. Your first discussion post response will be due. This is your own original response, answering the questions listed there underneath the module for that week. This week we'll be taking a look at the events that took place at Sandy Hook Elementary School, thinking about nature versus nurture, and what maybe your theory of violence in children may entail, and if this reaches or affects universal elements of functioning for children, and or if there might be some cultural implications. My hope is that you will also include information from the reading or from other sources to enrich your experiences and support your claims. And then every Saturday of this course by midnight, we're expecting you to provide at least 2 other responses to other students' original posts. There will always be an assignment also due by Saturday at midnight. This week it happens to be a paper. Again, underneath the module for each week are the instructions for what is to be expected. And this week's paper is having you choose one of the main theories of child development, one that maybe aligns more with your own experiences and upbringing, learning, and development, and to highlight why you are aligned with this theory, share some personal examples of why, and then compare and contrast 2 of the major theorists. You want to cite and include information from the reading from this week following American Psychological Association formatting, or APA formatting. Take a look. There's some information for you in this week's module about APA formatting if you're not familiar. This mostly includes a cover page, a references page, citing following APA formatting whenever you borrow information other than something that's your own thought or own concept. We want you to cite the authors and year of publishing in parentheses at the end of any borrowed information, both in your discussion posts and in your papers. So again, the paper for this week on Sandy Hook will be due at midnight on Saturday, as well as any quizzes that there may be as well. We are going to be working with each other for 6 weeks, and each week there will be a discussion post, a quiz, and an assignment. Some assignments, some weeks, won't be solely a traditional paper, research paper. It may be a pamphlet or presentation. It may be you conducting an interview or interviews with other parents and including that information into a paper format. So please look ahead and be prepared for some of those things that might take some planning and some extra time to get into the place where you're able to sit down and put all of that information together. Finally, last week of this course, there will be an additional assignment, a final paper assignment. This will be a research paper based on one article. you can look ahead, and I offer 2 different articles, and you are to choose one. We'll be reminding you of this throughout the course and giving you more time to prepare, and always time to ask me any questions. The best way to reach me is through my BayPath email. I always do my best to respond within 24 hours. So please don't hesitate to reach out and let me know if you have any questions even now as you're starting to prepare for our work with one another. Trying to think if there's anything else I forgot. I don't think so. I mean, this course really entails early years of child development, so really ages 0 to 12. Some really primary stages of development, some milestones. We'll be looking at cognitive development expectations. We'll be looking at physical development and social and emotional development in infants and young children. We'll be learning a lot of different biological and psychological concepts. And I hope you enjoy this rich learning. You have all of your resources there available for you underneath each module for each week in this course. Everything is electronic and provided. Some weeks they are PDF articles, sometimes there are strict hyperlinks to actual research articles. There are some TED Talks and videos for you to watch in weeks that we're working with one another, so please take a look. And always, before submitting your discussion post or your assignment, please review the rubric. There's a really clear rubric grading system for everything that you'll be submitting that will show you where your points will be coming from, and it will I will use that to kind of give you your grade, so you will see what sections you might be missing points or what sections you got full credit. And so it might help you to not only look at the instructions under the module, but also to look ahead at that rubric grading system before you submit anything. And if there's any additional questions about that APA formatting, don't forget there are amazing free tutoring resources for you here at BayPath University. I know even for myself, when I was in college, I benefited greatly from utilizing these free tutoring services and saw such a change in my writing skills and abilities by getting that extra support outside of class. So if any of you feel like you could use that, it doesn't hurt even just for 1 or 2 booster sessions or to meet, periodically or regularly, but those are available for you here. I look forward to working with you and seeing your work, and it is very, very rapid and condensed these 6 weeks. So please try to hand things on time as best you can. We have a very strict policy about things needing to be on time because it's a short semester that we work with one another. So on a case-by-case basis, if you give me notice ahead of time, I can maybe let things be late, but in a very limited way. It can never be more than 4 days late, and points will still be deducted for lateness. But I will work with you. Of course, things happen in life, but try your best to plan ahead and get things in on time because this class is going to go by quick. Again, I look forward to working with you. It's nice to meet you, and I will provide a video again here next week or into week 2 of this class. Take care. Bye-bye.